everyone, myself Shaik Aneesha, studying in Ignite IAS, pursuing intermediate first year MPC. Today I am here to tell about the significance of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights or basic human rights. Fundamental rights primarily protect the individual from an arbitrary state action, but some rights are enforceable against the state action. Fundamental rights are from the third part of the Indian Constitution from Article 12 to 35. The Indian Constitution originally had 7 fundamental rights drawn from the United States. However, the right to property was removed. Now, the Indian Constitution protects 6 fundamental rights. They are right to equality. Right to equality from Article 14 to 18. It includes equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on the grounds of race, religion, caste, gender, and equality in employment. Next, right to freedom. Right to freedom from Article 19 to 22. It includes freedom of speech. Right to freedom from Article 19 to 22. It gives the freedom of speech and expressions and right to practice any profession. Right to against exploitation from Article 23 to 24. It prohibits all the forced labors and human trafficking. Next, right to freedom of religion from Article 25 to 28. It gives right to freedom of conscience, free profession and propagation of religions. Next, cultural and educational rights from Article 29 to 30. It gives any section of citizens to conserve their culture and language, and right of minorities to establish and administrate educational institutes of their own choice. Next, right to constitutional remedies from Article 32. Right to constitutional remedies for enforcement of fundamental rights. Features of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights have several distinguishing characteristics, including the safeguarding of the people's interest. Fundamental rights are justified. How? Fundamental rights are justified. How? The Constitution empowered the citizen to take their rights to the Supreme Court for strengthening if they are curtailed. Restrictions of fundamental rights. Restrictions of fundamental rights. During the national emergencies, all fundamental rights were restricted except those which provides under Article 20 and 21. Fundamental rights restrictions. Fundamental rights might be curtailed during the military rule when martial law is applied. Next, significance of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are necessary for an individual to achieve his conceptual, spiritual, and ethical potential. It defends the rights of humans, the respect of a person, and nation's unity. We can conclude by stating that fundamental rights are the basic rights which are very crucial for not only the human existence but also for the human development. Thank you.